Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. We have a truly inspiring story to share with you. A story about kindness, compassion, and the power of small acts to change lives. In the hustle and bustle of New York City, a young boy struggling to survive had a life-changing encounter with none other than Angelina Jolie. What happened next is a heartwarming journey you won't want to miss. If you believe in the power of humanity and the importance of helping those in need, make sure to stick around. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss more uplifting stories like this one. Now, let's dive into this incredible story. Starting at a very young age, Gretchen made a very big decision to give up alcohol. On a crisp winter morning in New York City, the streets were bustling with holiday shoppers, their arms laden with bags and their breath visible in the frosty air. Among the sea of people, a young boy named Liam sat huddled on a bench in Central Park. His thin jacket did little to protect him from the biting cold, and his stomach growled loudly. He clutched an empty paper cup, hoping someone might drop a coin or two. Liam was only 10 years old, but had already faced more hardship than most people would in a lifetime. His mother had passed away the year before, and his father, overwhelmed by grief and poverty, had disappeared one night, leaving Liam to fend for himself. As he sat there, watching people rush by without sparing him a glance, he felt invisible. That was until a woman in a long black coat and dark sunglasses stopped in front of him. She crouched down, her piercing eyes meeting his. "Hi there," she said gently. "What's your name?" "Liam," he replied, his voice barely above a whisper. "I'm Angelina," she said with a warm smile. She reached into her bag and pulled out a small thermos and a sandwich wrapped in foil. "Are you hungry?" Liam nodded eagerly. She handed him the food and he tore into it as though he hadn't eaten in days. Angelina watched him, her heart breaking for the boy. "Oh, where's your family, Liam?" she asked softly. "I don't have one anymore," he said between bites, his voice tinged with sadness. Angelina's eyes filled with unshed tears. She knew the pain of loss, though not in the same way. She also knew she couldn't just walk away from this child. "How about we get you someplace warm?" she suggested. Liam hesitated for a moment before nodding. Angelina called for a car, and they drove to a nearby cafe where she ordered him a hot chocolate and more food. As Liam ate, she made some phone calls, reaching out to people she trusted who could help. Over the next few days, Angelina stayed with Liam, arranging for him to stay in a safe shelter while she worked to find a more permanent solution. She visited him daily, bringing books, toys, and clothes. Eventually, she found a loving foster family for Liam, one that had been carefully vetted to ensure he would be cared for and loved. On the day he moved in, Liam hugged Angelina tightly. "Thank you," he said, tears streaming down his face. "You're going to do amazing things, Liam," she said, brushing his hair back. "And remember, you're never alone." Years later, Liam would grow up to become a social worker, dedicating his life to helping children in need, inspired by the kindness of a stranger who had seen him when no one else did. And though Angelina never sought recognition for her act of compassion, she carried the memory of that little boy in her heart, knowing that sometimes a small act of kindness could change a life forever.